Lavern Spicer. She's the founder and director of Curly's House of Style, a charity providing services to the community. Lavern, thank you for joining us on the Mother of All Talk Shows. For those that have not yet come across your body of work, summarize for us where you sit on the political spectrum in the United States. What is it that's getting your goat, as we say over here? I hope it translates. We are two countries divided by a common language, of course. But what annoys you most about the current situation in your country?
Well, thank you, George, for having me on, and hello to your wife, and hello to the British people and to the listeners out there. I'm so grateful to be on your show today. First of all, I am a founder of a nonprofit organization, and I provide food for over 7,000 families each and every month. I help the mothers that are struggling, and especially the elderly community that are really having a hard time now trying to pay their rent, trying to eat. Everything is up over here. The food is at the highest it's ever been. So right now, people are truly struggling to make it. So after hearing President Trump say, why don't you all run for your district, your country, run against those and take the seats back because they're not helping you anyway. So of course, when I heard that was motivated me to run, which I did the last couple of years for my district, because we need to do more to help the American people. Something that really gets my goat is when I watch that president, the old geezer Biden, who is in the office now, is sending billions of dollars of our taxpayer dollars to Ukraine to help fight a war, when we have hungry people here that are starving, that are old in the United States. We have veterans that have returned back to this country that are staying in the streets. They are struggling. They are homeless. They're trying to make it. But yet we can find so much money to help all these other countries, but we can't take care of home. And on top of that, we have an open border crisis. He has allowed millions of people to come into this country that are undocumented, unvetted. We don't know who they are. And we already didn't have the resources available to take care of our homeless population that we have here. Our homeless facilities do not have any beds available. So what are they going to do with these people? But they want to bring them in, and they want to register them to be the new voters and the new supporters for the Democratic Party, because Black people are tired of the lies of the Democrats. They have lied to us long enough. Joe Biden and the Democrats, they use minorities, they use Blacks only for voting purposes. Then once they get in office, they do absolutely little to nothing to help people in this country. And we are seeing that presently take place with that train derailment that happened in Ohio. And Joe Biden has not been there yet, and it's been almost 3 weeks. Those people didn't have adequate drinking water. Their place was contaminated. We are seeing animals that are dying there, and absolutely nothing from him. And he's supposed to be the sitting president here in the United States, when over 80 million voters supposedly voted for him. But look what President Trump.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
maybe Ohio should have changed its name to Ukraine and get some of that gravy that is being shipped there. But there was a remarkable split screen just the other day with Trump in Ohio distributing water and aid to the people there, because you say there's no safe drinking water in the region where this extraordinary toxic plume emerged from a broken railroad crash. A broken railroad which was broken because of zero investment in American infrastructure. Trump was in Ohio, but Biden was, I was going to say, walking down a red carpet in Kiev, but actually he was staggering like a drunk or demented man down a red carpet in Kiev. I don't think that juxtaposition, that split screen, couple of images, will have done the Democrats much good in America. What do you say?
I totally agree. Once again, we sent close to 200 billion to the Ukraine. So where's the monies for these people in Ohio? Where is the outpour of help for these people that are right here in the United States, that are citizens, that are voters, that are struggling to make it right now, going through a crisis right here in the United States? And we have a whole White House there in DC with the old president that's sitting up there on the throne and doing absolutely nothing for these people. And that's an embarrassment to this country.
Well, you raised another issue, which is, of course, a difficult one for many liberals. But it cannot be contradicted that we have governments in Washington and London more concerned with the borders of Ukraine and whether someplace called Kupiansk is on one side or the other of that line, even though it's been in 4 countries in the last 100 years, than they are about their own borders. We have already, and it's only February, 65,000 people, uncharted, undocumented, unvetted. We've no idea who they are, although we know most of them are men, and most of them are fighting age men at that, who are now being put up in at least 3-star hotels, sometimes a little better even than that, at the expense of the public, potentially forever more. When our forces cannot interdict a single one of the boats bringing illegal migrants or refugee claimants for asylum, we can't know which until their cases are heard, and their cases have a backlog of hundreds of thousands. And you have the same thing on your border. How can you have governments that care more about other people's borders than their own borders?
That is absolutely true. That is something that I really don't understand. It's just the fact that we have ineffective leadership, and it shows how much they truly do not care about the people at all. And to me, it's very disrespectful on all levels. Just the fact that they are allowing all these people to come to this country, millions and millions again, but on the other hand, they are making sure that Ukraine borders are secure. They are securing this country not only by giving them monies, but also by giving them the state-of-art equipment to be able to fight this war. When on the other hand, we can't even get a pallet of drinking water for Ohio. We can't even get enough dollars to take care of these seniors, which they was even entertaining touching their Social Security. And that is so demonic on all levels, because that should not have even been part of the conversation in the first place.
Now, Lavern, Joe Biden, in one of his most famous pre-election outbursts to a black television host, made the point that if you couldn't make up your mind whether to vote for Trump or vote for him, you ain't black. He was saying it to a black man with his own face as white as snow. And so some people will be surprised and some will not that a black woman like you is talking about Biden and the Democrats in that way. How common is your point of view amongst black and minority ethnic groups in the United States?
Well, I would say that, first of all, we as black people, minorities and others, we are intelligent. We can articulate our thoughts, and I don't need somebody that's been served in the White House 47 years that has done absolutely nothing for my community and for the black people to tell me how I should be able to think, talk, or speak, or what I should feel. That just goes to show once again how much they value black people, not value black people to say. You know, they want to be able to brainwash us, keep us in a slavery mentality where we need them, but we don't need them. We are independent thinkers. So Joe Biden cannot tell me what to think, how I should feel, what I should say. That's just how Democrats and the liberals' point of view is. So that's why they want those illegals in place, because black people all throughout the United States are waking up and leaving the Democratic parties because we are tired of their failed policies, which have failed our community for the last 60 plus years.
I told them they'd like you, Lavern, and I'm certain that they have. Lavern Spicer, thank you for joining us on the mother of all talk shows. It's been a pleasure talking with you.